Okay, so I had to come home and record this because this is crazy what my girlfriend and I just experienced. Um, we went outside and walked around the neighborhood for a couple, I think maybe about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I don't know. We was out there for a minute, and I decided like, well, we went outside twice. First time we went out, I had my phone on me, and I was just feeling all the energy from my phone. You know, the EMF from the phone basically um, being what's the words? The EMF from the phone was having, or the EMF from the phone was being used to create a beam of energy going into my kidneys, or rather, um, infiltrating my aura and then basically transmitting or creating a beam from within my aura to attack my kidneys. So then when we came back inside, I had said, I'm gonna just leave my phone here. I even left my phone on airplane mode. It's still on airplane mode. Um, so then I had, I left my phone here and she left her phone here. Now, as we walked around the neighborhood and whatnot, we were just trying to get used to the area and find, like different things to, I don't know, check out or whatever. All of a sudden, within the last, I'd say, 20 to 25 minutes, all of a sudden, I start to feel my kidneys getting hit again. And I'm like, and at this time we're sitting down on this bench, trying to enjoy some food we just picked up. And I'm feeling the attacks on my kidneys again. And I'm like, where is this coming from? So I did what I normally do. Whenever I feel the vibration or the pulse of frequencies on anywhere in my body, I would index finger and thumb. Basically, I would pinch, like I would find. Let's say the spot is literally like. Let me see. Right here. So where you see my middle fingers at? Right here. This is where I'm feeling the attacks at right now. So what I would do is in between my thumb and index finger, I would clamp down like this. I would clamp down here. So now, right now, I have a frequency going that's like coming in between my thumb and my index finger. So it's going in between, and on the other side, it's going into my body. Now, right now, let me see. Right now, I can't really, I don't think right now it's coming from my phone. But while we were outside, I did the same thing because I do that. I pinch it and then I basically move around to try to figure out exactly where it's coming from, right? So I'm moving around, then all of a sudden I start to find like the source being, because remember on the back side, I'll say the black hand side. On the black hand side, that's where the frequency is coming in from. That's where it's like coming in. Palm side is, um, well, yeah, yeah. So it's coming in, right? And then all of a sudden I'm going around, and then all of a sudden I stop at my girlfriend, and then I'm like, what? So then now I'm still holding the frequency, and then I'm kind of like going up and down. So right now I feel like this frequency now may be coming from my phone. Yeah, because the more I move the frequency around the phone, especially the bottom left corner of my iPhone SE, um, I'm feeling energy coming from that spot there. And then some of the energy is also come. I mean, most of the time, it's really just all coming from this bottom section of my iPhone SE. But I stopped at my girl, and I'm going like this, and I'm feeling so much energy coming from her, like there's like this vibrating, numbing feeling coming off of her body. And I'm thinking to myself, oh snap, they're using her heart's electromagnetic field to create an energy beam to attack my kidneys. And I was like, wow, that's crazy to think that. And I'm like, this takes a whole new look and aspect on targeting and electronic harassment. Imagine, even if you don't have a phone on you, they can probably position people, because remember, we're all linked to the cloud. We're all linked to the cloud. Imagine they can basically take people and just position them around the target and then take the energy from their bodies and then transfer that energy into the target to basically attack different vital organs of the target. And this kind of makes sense to me because there's so many and then that part just kicks in too. So I've already read several articles about these tech companies looking for alternative energy sources to, let's say, power their servers for cloud computing, right? Um, Harvesting energy from human bodies, energy harvesting from human bodies. And it never really thought to me that, like, I think at one point I might have thought about, the idea that they would probably use a person's energy, a person's energy as a weapon against another person's energy. I thought about it, but it never really dawned on me that they would actually be able to do it. But wow. So now I'm thinking to myself, wow, they're using my own girlfriend's, radiant energy as a weapon against me. And this is probably also a tactic for future divide and conquer. So you know, um, it'll be like, oh, the energy that's coming off of you is too unbearable. Um, I don't think we should be together in order for me to save my life because they're using your energy to attack me. But I mean, that would be probably like an end goal for them, because why? It would put me by myself. And that's one of the main tactics of these people, is to isolate the target and make the target feel like they are by themselves. Like, to make sure the target has no family, no friends, no one around them to help them, so then when they die, they just die by themselves. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, they really are using the energy from her body as a weapon against me. So I need to look more into wireless body network studies, studies about wireless energy transfer, and studies about energy harvesting from human bodies. And yeah, this is some sick shit. This is in a set is crazy, because I want to actually be excited, because I'm like, yo, this is amazing. Like, it really is amazing. But damn, to be on this side of it though, and then all the rest of them, all the the secret societies or whatever, they're all ha ha ha. You're not gonna be around for much longer. Ha ha ha. You're gonna go to prison. Ha ha ha. You know, the whole city is watching you. Ha ha ha. Everybody knows all your secrets. Ha ha ha. You have no privacy. Blah 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 blah. They got all kinds of tactics. Ha ha ha. The streets is watching you. They're not going to shoot you, Chris. They're going to stab you. You know, all these different things. And I told myself, I am not going to fear death anymore, because one, I have already seen so many TIs die so far, and then none of those TIs got any type of help from any of the agencies that we pay taxes to. None of the TIs got any help from pretty much anyone who consider themselves to be a patriot, and they probably work for any of these agents. And that's the part that gets me too, is I'm like, in the defense, Department of Defense, and in law enforcement, I'm like, you telling me there's no honest integrable or people with integrity. Like there's no one out there who's already working within the systems that's trying to hear out people so then we can like find some type. I mean, but I guess not. I mean, I was just talking to my girl about it earlier today. I was like, this reminds me of that part in the Bible. I forgot where it says, dang, I forgot it again.
God couldn't find not one righteous person in all
Right,
the land.
right. God could not find not one righteous person in the land, not one. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, we are literally living in that time where it's like, you know what? If you ain't getting yourself right now, I kid you not. Everything that they're collecting together to I guess hoard and my fingernails are turning dark now. That's probably a sign that I'm being depleted of some nutrients, because of all the radiation and everything. But yeah, I have a very strong feeling that no matter what, their time is gonna come. And I mean, yes, we may be taken from this earth at some point before we would really want to, but I mean, no man or woman knows the time, day, or how they're gonna leave this earth. So we just go ahead and just keep on pressing forward. You keep doing what you're supposed to do, keep being the person that God is expecting of you, and you just do that. And regardless of what they're doing to you, um, just keep being the person that you're supposed to be. Because at the end of the day, we're all going to be judged. We're all going to be judged, and just always remember that the soul cannot be destroyed. Only God can destroy your soul, because God created all life and energy in the entire universe and probably multiple dimensions. So it's like, you know, it doesn't matter to fear death in itself, especially if you believe in reincarnation. Because if you believe in reincarnation, you believe that, you know, righteous people who are steady producers of high vibrational energy, and they help bless other people, and they also help, boost, other people up so that they can, live better lives. You're going to be taken care of no matter what. No matter what they're doing to your flesh, you're going to be taken care of after you leave this earth. They don't even realize how sick this earth is right now of humanity. They can't even see it. They can't even see that they can't even see that the floodgates are about to open, and everything that they're building and everything that they're amassing is about to be underwater or destroyed by the sun or whatever the case may be. I mean, hell, we got these invasive red lantern, flies, whatever they're called, running rampant here in New York City, which is strange because these lantern flies are from China. Well, you know what? Asia. I'll say Asia. I'm not going to say China, but they're from Asia. And they are invasive species that destroy what's the word? Trees, see, she always helpful. Trees and forestry. That's the words I was looking for. Forestry. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? This could be a part of, those many plagues that God said He was going to release onto the world. When those end days come. And those who know about the Book of Enoch and have read or listened to the Book of Enoch, you already know that in the Book of Enoch, it literally explains exactly what will happen in our generation. Because remember, in the beginning of the Book of Enoch, it says that this is a book written for a future generation, not in the generation of their time, but in the future. because even even in the book it already mentions Noah. So that flood already happened. So that means in the book of Enoch they're talking about something much further ahead. They're talking about our generation. So they could go ahead and try to take me out if they want, but all I know is I'm like, look, everything that y'all think y'all gonna take control of and be able to have, it ain't gonna matter. And then on top of that, everything that they've done to righteous people and to good people, they're gonna pay sorely for that for an eternity. Yeah, I'd rather go ahead and I'd rather accept a righteous death than to spend an eternity basically being tortured for the rest of eternity. So yeah, that's just where I'm at. And one of the handlers, I call him Michael, he's like, that fool don't know nothing about secret society. That fool don't know nothing about technology. And they always like trying to make me feel like I don't know what I'm talking about, or like I'm incapable of understanding anything or whatever. That's never really the case, because I know most of the time they're just only trying to deceive me or confuse me from knowing everything that I already know. So, but yeah, I just wanted to let you know that's something else I gotta look into, is the actual use of energy from another person's body being used to form a weaponized beam of energy to then cause harm to another person's body. So, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Cause I'm like, I was just telling my girls, like, imagine you're standing in like a crowded area, and then they take like 6 or 7, people that's a part of the secret society, and they just all standing around you, right? They're all just acting like they're not doing nothing, but they're just all standing around you. But then they can take the radiant energy from that person's body, concentrate it into a beam, and then basically, destroy your energy flow by using someone else's energy. That's crazy, But yeah, I'm gonna find a way to explain it. So, as always, take life one breath, one thought, one step, one day at a time. Peace. All right. So, right now I'm laying on the floor wearing the lead apron and then laying on top of a lead blanket. Right now, there are frequencies attacking my kidneys here. I'm not sure if you can see my hands. And then both kidneys are being attacked from the front. Earlier today, I was being attacked from the back, but now they're attacking from the front. Then, among other things, she noticed while looking in the thermal camera, she noticed a white spot where my groin is. There, I can feel, it's not pain frequencies, but I could definitely feel energy going towards the groin. And when you think about the chakra points, you have your root chakra where your groin is at. Then just above your navel, you have your sacral. Then you have your solar plexus, your heart chakra, throat, third eye, and crown above your head. Those are your 7 chakra points. Right now, while I have the lead apron on, I feel some relief, but it's not going to last forever. Because, you definitely also want to be mindful of the amount of time you spend wearing lead. Yeah, I'm just still trying to work on this stuff and try to figure some things out. But anything I figure out, I will let you all know. Peace.